a happy holiday. Hello everybody, welcome to this amazing video of Dead by Daylight stats. I love numbers and everything. I made a big boo-boo in the last time recording this, because recording it live, Twitch is here to watch the beginning part all over again. So we get to look at stats and see what's going on throughout the Dead by Daylight community, but there's a big thing to keep in mind when it comes to these numbers. So first, it's very important. These graphs show data from the past 3 months unless otherwise stated. But nowhere in here does it tell us if it's PC, console, or everything combined. And I'm going to assume it's everything combined. So we'll look at those all together. So there's only 4 things to really look at here. So let's do it. Killer power versus popularity. So we're gonna zoom in here. So we have killer power versus popularity, with the most popular being Trapper. And I guess that makes sense, he's poster boy. And if this is all Switch, consoles, you know, Switch, Xbox, PS4, and PC, and Windows Store, you know, then this makes sense. Not that he's the most popular, he's the poster boy, and the poster boy always gets the love. Plus, if it's Switch, a lot of love going into Trapper because he's got the exclusive Switch thing. So that's pretty important. Now, for the least popular killer is Plague. That's actually kind of shocking. I kind of like her, but then again, I don't play her that much. But I kind of like her. So I can see where that comes from, I guess. So this is the biggest meme of all time, because Freddy won the championship of console Xbox tournaments back when Dead by Daylight did the tournament, and Nurse lost it. The weakest on the bunch. But on PC, it's flipped. It's the strongest killer versus the weakest, or what was once the weakest killer. I don't think that Freddy is the strongest killer. I think maybe on console, he's a lot easier to control, so it's easier for him to snag those kills. Nurse is nah. Nurse is not the weakest. The stats here are kind of useless, because by combining console into this, console players do not play Nurse like PC players do. When you see PC players play Nurse, it's a whole nother level. On top of that, this is all ranks. So unfortunately, all ranks doesn't do us any good. It just shows stats of what players are doing at lower ranks. And so when you look at this chart, you think that, hey, everything is good and balanced with the world, because killers are coming out with the highest average kill rate, because they're all above 50% except for Nurse. Okay, good. The game is balanced. Also, I love my boy getting, you know, Myers getting some right there. He's kind of popular. All right, so let's go ahead and go to at red ranks. So now this doesn't include just rank 1, and there's a problem with this called red ranks. Getting to rank 4 is very easy to do, and getting knocked out of rank 4 can be very easy to do, but getting to rank 1 and maintaining rank 1 is a whole nother story. They should really look at rank 1. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So look at the kill rates now at red ranks. Do I fucking believe this shit? No. Not one bit. Because here's the thing. Are they including, like, disconnects? Because I could tell you a million times somebody disconnecting and I get dicked out of my, you know, pip. This makes sense. Hag's least popular. That's why she's D tier. Least popular. She's got some kills. Clown is not the weakest. Not by a long shot. That'd actually be Legion. But I think, again, people being annoyed with certain things, they disconnect, and Clown's actually one of the easiest killers to play against. It's very easy to understand how to play against him. So I think that would also contribute there. But again, Freddy coming out strongest in red ranks. Again, this has to be console. I don't believe Huntress to be that low either. And Spirit, popularity, I understand this, and her kill rate's pretty good, but Hillbilly dominating there. Again, I'm going to contribute this all to console. Console's always going to be the big thing here. But the fact that the kill rates are so high, I have to imagine disconnects are a big contributor of this. Unless they stated somewhere that disconnects did not show, this is pretty useless stats, to be honest. Because I can tell you how many games I've gotten all 4 people out in. It's no problem. But the games where I die, either we're playing with the stupid cards or it disconnects. So the kill rates are based on how many kills they get within a game. So if a killer is at a 50% kill rate, they're on average of 2 kills per match, and 2 people survive per match. So yeah, if they get 4 kills one match and then 0 kills another match, they're at 50%, meaning 2 walked, 2 stayed. Honestly, you can't really go off these stats. They aren't broken down properly. They need, if anyone, they do ask if anyone, you know, like, go tell us what stats we want. You have to say, separate PC, please, from console. We need that. That kind of information's vital, because balancing the game for console and PC should be a thing, where, like, console players are treated one way to help, you know, deal with the controller mechanisms and schemes they have there, and then, you know, PC another way. Because looking at this, freaking, you know, everyone's dying and killer's doing amazingly well, which I never see. I don't see that. I see 3-minute games and 4 survivors walking out. I've watched a lot of good survivors play the game against some of the top red rank killers, and the killers don't stand a chance. It's a bit ridiculous. Just a bit. So, the 3 maps safest and which are the most dangerous. That makes sense. Safest, Rotten Fields actually isn't. But that depends on the player. Again, console, the low frame rate, everything is going to make this impossible. On PC, you have high graphics. You can see right through the corn, depending on what your graphics settings are, and you could potentially make it very dangerous. And there's hardly anywhere to protect yourself from here, so I don't know. Cowshed, very safe, yes. Haddonfield, very safe. Agreed. I don't care if those are on console. Those are very safe maps. Deadliest, this is just a shit map. I hate indoor maps. I hate indoor maps. I hate indoor maps. It's almost like indoor maps are the problem here for Deadliest. So, yeah, that's a thing. Don't know what to explain there. All right, mid-chapter 3.0 outcome. The nurse was changed in last mid-chapter patch. We've been keeping an eye on her performance since then. Below, we've listed her performance on PC. Before and after, both in all ranks and red ranks, and charts above, numbers showing kill rates in 2 survivor. Okay, so this is PC nurse red ranks. At all ranks before October, she had a 56% kill rate. At all ranks after, she dropped to 51%. At red ranks before October, she had a 72% kill rate. And red ranks after, she dropped down to 65.8% kill. The nerf hurt her. I don't, wow. I didn't expect that. I expected it not to be such a big drop. When I play nurse, the only other thing I could think of, which Gamma Lunatic, a Fog Whisperer, a man that I trust and respect, his issues with nurse is that he's lagging all over the place due to dedicated servers. And I don't know about it. And just so they could, just so I can clarify, no, they did not get rid of Omega Blink. In fact, they still have a better version of Omega Blink in the add-ons. It goes further than old Omega Blink, has all the add-ons together, and then you can increase your fatigue so you could blink faster. So that should not have caused a drop at all. Yeah, it shouldn't have. I've had more success with Nurse with Omega Blink than I have ever before. I made a video first try, killed everybody. I did the Patreon exclusive video, killed everybody easy. It was stupid easy to do. But I also imagine that the issues with dedicated servers are also affecting this. There was a game we played on stream just a minute ago where, like, I swung, it didn't allow me to lunge, so I missed, and then it just, like, flung me forward a whole bunch, and it was really weird. So what's the sample size? The sample size of this is 3 months. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 months before and after 3.3.0. So the 3 months before, not 3 months before, but 3 months wherever the mid-chapter patch came in. So this would be like what, November, October, September, 3 months. How about every match within the last 3 months is the sample rate. So it's actually it's a good view. I mean, I believe that Nurse dropped a little bit because people have to get used to it, but I also think that a reason that we're hitting this is because of dedicated servers. I know way too many people who just stopped playing Nurse and went over to play Spirit instead. They don't like playing Nurse with how weird it is playing in the dedicated servers. And that's really all they released for us. So, I mean, realistically, the stats are worthless. I would love to use them, but I wish they did PC up here so I can see what the stats are. This is convoluted with 3 different consoles interrupting what information I need, because Nurse is definitely not the weakest, and Freddy is definitely not the strongest. Definitely not at red ranks. You do not see Freddy at rank 1. Ever. Oh, it's so bad. Maybe you see Freddy at rank 1 on console. I believe that, but I want to see that. I want to see what the difference between console and PC is. That should wrap that about up. I mean, that's all the stats they gave us today, so thank you all for watching. I really wish Dead by Daylight would provide stats that mattered, that we can read. The last stats they provided that we could read were back in April, where they did separate it into PC, and they provided the they provided the statistics that I wanted. Rank 1 made a huge difference. In fact, can I go look that up right now? I'm gonna go look that up right now. Let me go look that up real fast. I will find April statistics. Let me show something interesting. This is the April one. This is the most important one. So you have ranks broken down individually, ranks broken down per number: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, so on, so on. 2 right here, just above 60%. 1, 80%. Do you see the drastic difference in one rank? This is the stats we need. Now we can see in PS4 how players are playing differently. On Xbox, it's playing differently. But there's a fucking difference between rank 2 and 1. And people try to tell me there's not a big difference. No, you fucking tell me there's not a 20% fucking difference between one rank. One rank. Rank 1 players play differently than 2 and below. Frickin' nuts. Like, look at this. Game length. Average game length at rank 1 gets a little over 10 minutes. That's nice. I like this. That's because everyone's running Ruin, and it's nice. The timer could be at 5 minutes, but it's an average. So games that go way higher average out all the smaller ones. On average, it's about 12 minutes. Jeez. But see, these numbers are important. These are the numbers we should want. I like this number, not some chart. Well, this one, most popular by rank PC, 1 to 4. Why was Nerf so popular then? And is like now the weakest shit in the world. That Nerf didn't do that much. And then see, here's also the highest lowest kill rates. Legion didn't have as good of a kill rate. What were these kill rates? There were 3 killers back in April that had lower kill rates. Why are they all 20% higher now? Like, even these are higher. These were in like the 70s. Most used survivor perk. Look at this shit. It's almost universal across the board. Self-care with a 13.59% use. Jeez. This is the stats we need right here. This is what we want. This is going on a video? Yeah, it is. Sadly. Ruin. One of the most used perks in the game. I can't believe barbecue in Chile is still being used, even though it got nerfed at this point. But it's still one of the most popular. With Enduring, Sloppy Butcher, and Nurse's Calling. I like that Noah appears in rank 5 to 8. But that's really it. Those are the stats we need. These are the real stats we need, not these. I like how they formulated this on 2 graphs, but they have to separate this stuff. It's not possible this way. But thank you all for watching. If you'd like to see more bullcrap on this, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, bell icon, all that kind of stuff. That it? Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, good game.